Welcome to the Future Talent Showcase. My name is Timmy Baltimore. This is Kenny the Star Maker Bolin. And right now, we got singles action on the way. Mr. Raw Talent himself. Introducing first, from Poughkeepsie, New York, weighing 252 pounds, Raw Talent, Scott CARDINAL. And this opening contest, singles match, 10-minute time limit. Your referee for the evening, Mr. Ray Ramsey. And you're gonna see Raw Talent Scott CARDINAL taking on a strange individual, to say the least. A man that's about to make his entrance, which I'm assuming is much anticipated, judging by the reaction of this crowd here at the Davis Arena. I'll let the hush speak for itself. A twisted individual, to say the least. Draped in red and black with that Hannibal Lecter face mask.
How you doing tonight, Baltimore?
I'm good, Kenny. How are you?
I figured I'd go ahead and join the show.
We seem to meet here at least once a month.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late, but I had to go shake hands with the crowd.
His opponent, CODY CARNAGE. How long did that take you?
About a minute and a half.
And you were going slow, too.
Only speed I go.
Well, we're about to get this one underway, our opening contest. Raw Talent, Scott CARDINAL. And you hear the OVW faithful taking on CODY CARNAGE.
Well, apparently if CODY CARNAGE wasn't here tonight, we'd be having empty Coliseum matches.
And we're just awaiting the bell from Ray Ramsey. Maybe have an empty arena match?
I think 27 of the 28 that are here are rooting for CODY CARNAGE.
Empty arena match would have probably ensued, but
I can tell you what the problem is right now. You take Baby Fang off the card, you take away 80% of your crowd.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Baby Fang, word got out Baby Fang wasn't here, and it has killed this crowd. But what is here is vocal. Let's give him that.
Well, maybe Baby Fang missed his afternoon nap. Maybe Baby Fang
woke up a little cranky.
Got a little cranky.
He's been teething. We all know that.
So maybe his mother
cut him off on the breastfeeding.
Yeah. Used her discretion, said no wrestling tonight for Baby Fang.
Punished him is what you're saying. He's in timeout.
And now Scott CARDINAL humiliating CODY CARNAGE a little bit.
Scott CARDINAL apparently taking Baby Fang's place on the card tonight.
Scott CARDINAL ready to lock up. Scott CARDINAL has remained impressive here on the Future Talent
He's no Baby
Showcases.
Fang.
Well, that's a given. As you see this rear waist lock applied by CODY CARNAGE.
I just saw a fly go by. Does that boost the crowd to 29?
Depends on who's counting. And now side headlock applied by Raw Talent Scott CARDINAL. Calls himself Raw Talent, and I don't think that's an unfitting name. A lot of potential in the young man from Poughkeepsie, New York. Just got kind of a bad attitude, a chip on his shoulder, if you will.
Well, how can you not have a bad attitude when you climb in the ring with something that looks like CODY CARNAGE? Some sick thing looks like he crawled out of a vampire movie somewhere. Out of a Hector Lannable film or something.
Hector Lannable? And you're clearly flustered by the sight of CODY CARNAGE and the lack of
what was his
Baby
name?
Fang.
Hector what?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. That's the guy. That's him. I got Hannibal, Cannibal, and Lecter, and all kinds of words all mixed up there. And Cannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
That's the guy.
Well, this side headlock has CODY CARNAGE grounded. We have yet.
Appreciate you pointing out the flaw there. No one would have noticed you hadn't said nothing.
I'm sorry, Kenny. It's my job.
Yeah.
And you see now CODY CARNAGE being wrenched. Look at that. The sole of the boot across the forehead of CODY CARNAGE by Scott CARDINAL.
Is there a soup kitchen around here we could go round a few people up at, or get a few more warm bodies in here?
Well, we're still early in the evening. The
I'll tell you
ladies
where
have
we're
yet to come out here.
State athletic commissioner's in the back, and he's not real fond of the warm bodies.
Hold on, shoulders down. First pin attempt of the evening.
Down there at the local funeral home.
Maybe wheel in some people, some cadavers. Is that your suggestion to boost the crowd here at the Future
Well,
Talent Showcase?
he was wanting me to send some of the boys down for a personal appearance, but he didn't want them breathing.
Scott Cardinal able to sweep
Down there at
off
Hetty
Carnage.
Funeral Home, right down there, and I think he's off Preston Highway, if I ain't mistaken.
Look at this, a third shoulder block.
Could be one of those Bullitt County funeral homes. Look out!
Cardinal to
If there's
one
ever
knee.
anybody we could add to the Hetty Funeral Home list of visitors, it should be Cody Carnage.
Well, he might not be far off from a visit. He just spilled to the outside and folded up like an accordion here. As you see, Scott Cardinal wisely opting for the count-out victory, not necessarily wanting a pinfall or submission.
Tim Gunnerman foaming at the mouth, seeing Carnage down here gasping for air. Realizing it could be another cold one for the box.
Well, we're up to the count of 4 right now. Scott Cardinal looking a bit flustered, a bit frustrated. Once Ray Ramsey to speed up that count, I don't think you're going to speed up Ray on anything, Kenny.
No. Ray Smuckers Ramsey appeared more times on the Today Show, celebrating 100, 101, 102, and 103rd birthdays. Now look at Scott Cardinal helping the guy back in the ring there, Cody
what
Carnage.
a fine Samaritan. Maybe
That's
he'll help all the old ladies to the car this evening after the show.
Well, he won't have to help them long. There ain't many here to help.
Scott Cardinal bringing that power game to the table, just whips the smaller Cody Carnage into that far buckle.
If we could have all the crowd just gather around the ring, it might be a little bit more
Hold on, arrogant cover.
Better atmosphere there. Put all 27 of them around the ring. I want to congratulate all the amateurs that didn't sell tickets to this show. Really, well, they're thinning out the herd and less hecklers for me to have to deal with.
Making your job a little easier. See Cody
what was the
in severe
amateurs?
pain.
Was the amateurs' job on this show to sell 5 tickets, or was it to tell 5 people not to come back ever again?
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes remain.
If that was their goal, they've been a huge success.
Well, speaking of huge success, Scott Cardinal been very successful in dominating the majority of this matchup.
Ms. Kentucky in the back earlier tonight. Did you see that? Not every locker room's got her wandering around in it. Looking like an 11 if I ever saw one.
Well, she breezed by me, didn't even say hello.
Yeah. She loves the king, though. Then again, I've fed her a few free meals. She's been on that bandwagon with the king a time or two.
About 30 years old, too old for you, Kenny.
Really, she is, but she's holding up fine. So, speaking of holding up fine, Cody Carnage.
Not doing so well thus far, but still hanging tough as the fans here, this crowd getting behind Cody Carnage.
Doing everything I can to get those Hetty Funeral Home plugs in for Tim Gunnerman to earn that 50 spot he slid me.
Looking out. Scott Cardinal swinging that line. Cody Carnage ducks and meets him with that drop kick. Not getting up there. Scott Cardinal too tall for Cody to get that drop kick to connect on the face area. Oh, and that shoulder block takes Raw Talent to the mat. Going for the cover does Cody Carnage. Whoa.
Thought that was it. A younger referee with a little more agile, a little more brain capacity than Ramsey may have gotten a 3 count.
Carnage right there. Looks like he senses the advantage is his at the moment.
Ramsey, the head of a 105-year-old and the ears of a 15-year-old.
And that sleeper is applied. The carotid artery isolated. Whoa, and look at this. The shoulders of Scott Cardinal are down, I believe.
Look at that.
Ray Ramsey, it's his choice. It's his call. Ray Ramsey says Cody Carnage takes the win. Here is your winner, Cody Carnage. What a victory for Cody Carnage. And Raw Talent Scott Cardinal is irate. And you can't blame him. It looked like he had this one in the bag. But Cody Carnage, with luck on his side, takes the victory.